At Trinity Health System, we have a profound respect and awe for all creation. We are motivated by the words of Christ to be his hands and heart to those in need. Our doctors, nurses, and staff are driven by selfless performance, combining our expertise with the technology to bridge the gap to healthier communities. Healthcare isn't just about healing, it's about human dignity. Trinity Health System, inspired by faith, serving you with distinction.
So this has been rolling the entire time.
He didn't give us a microphone check or anything.
No. They probably don't even work.
Wow.
We're like Donald Trump up here. Our microphones don't work. That was good. Keep that.
Keep that.
That was good.
Seriously. Wow. 2 questions. First question is the easy one of the 2.
Yeah.
What are the extra food items at your Thanksgiving table besides a 700-pound turkey?
Macaroni and cheese
Okay.
and broccoli casserole, which I like. I like the broccoli casserole.
We don't have mashed potatoes?
Yeah, we only asked for 2. We have
No, I don't mean 2. Just what else is around the table besides the turkey? What other dishes do you dig into? Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes with gravy.
What kind of gravy? Thin, thick?
Thick turkey gravy.
Okay.
Macaroni and cheese, homemade.
Do you make it?
No, I don't. No, I don't make it.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I did make later, though. I've been cooking.
Okay. Wait. We're talking about Thanksgiving food.
Okay.
Broccoli, cheese.
Casserole thing.
okay.
Lasagna occasionally.
Lasagna.
Yeah,
nice. That's a nice little addition.
My
there.
mom makes good lasagna.
Okay. I like the addition there.
Sweet rolls,
okay.
which are good with butter.
Green bean casserole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's probably
Is
just
that more the broccoli
yeah,
casserole?
yeah. But there will be another vegetable.
Okay.
Probably corn.
Probably corn.
Yeah, probably corn over green bean casserole.
Okay.
And
let's get on.
that's about it.
Stuffing?
Yeah, I don't like stuffing.
You don't like stuffing?
I don't like stuffing though.
Cranberries.
No.
All right.
No cran. Yeah, I don't. We might have some, but I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
gotcha.
It's not a permanent thing at the table.
Okay. Second question: Games 6 and 7 of the World Series.
Yes, that's related to sports.
Yes,
and this
it
is
is
a sports cast.
And
so
since I
yes,
did it
that's
on my
where
own
it's-
last week, as you were in Cleveland,
Yeah.
getting locked out of a garage somewhere.
Yeah.
So better or way better than you imagined covering Games 6 and 7?
Better.
Better.
At least Game 7, because that was the best baseball game I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
It was incredible to see the fight from the Indians to come back and tie it there, because it was dead. I mean, the stadium wasn't dead because there were enough Cubs fans to make it
loud,
sound like
right?
Wrigley, but Indians fans lost all hope by the 7th inning. And then Rajai Davis hits the 2-run home run, and the place exploded. It was the loudest I've ever heard a crowd.
Really?
Ever. It was like the ball traveled, and once it cleared the fence, it was silent. And then a wave of noise just connected, and I was surfing the wave of noise into
like
the next
Spicoli?
inning.
Like Spicoli?
Hey, bud, let's party.
This is Tasty Ways.
Football.
Cool.
So that
Football.
it was good.
Okay, awesome. Welcome to Week 12. We have 2 teams left. We're High and Steubenville Big Red. Steubenville Big Red will play Johnstown Monroe times 3 for the 3rd straight year.
Yeah.
This one will be at Dover's Quaker Stadium, 7:30 p.m. Friday night. And teams that are very familiar with each other, considering they played, like this is the 3rd straight year they have played each other.
Yeah, regional championship last year, and Big Red got up early. It was pouring the rain down in that game.
Pouring the rain down.
Cats and dogs.
Minerva.
Was it Minerva?
Mass hysteria.
Yes. Yeah.
Was it Minerva?
So it was. I was thinking it was at New Philly.
Okay.
Either way, it was Big Red asserted their
Oh,
dominance.
that's right. It wasn't New Philly. My bad.
Early.
I apologize.
They scored often. They forced some turnovers, and the offense ran pretty good. I think Charles Reeves got a long touchdown pass. Dimitri Kolaris was, of course, the quarterback then, but Johnstown Monroe stood no chance against Big Red that night. And obviously Big Red's coming off of a nice 34-14 win against Indian Creek in front of a packed house at Harding Stadium.
Nice crowd at Harding.
Great atmosphere from
really
both
good
sides.
atmosphere. Yes.
Well, obviously, I think Big Red needs to clean up some of the turnovers that Indian Creek was able to force, but I like Big Red in this one.
Yeah, you can't do that. This is the third straight year, in the year one they played in the first round of the playoffs. Last year was the regional championship. This year is the regional semifinals. Johnstown Monroe beat Cambridge last week rather handily. A couple of Johnstown Monroe stats: they averaged .396 a game on the ground. The workhorses are Justin Franklin, running back, and quarterback Cody Workman, all of who I believe are 3-year starters that Big Red have saw as sophomores, as juniors, now this year.
So Workman is doing...
Cody Workman. He's doing yeoman's duty.
Yeah,
not yeoman's. He's doing yeoman's duty.
Yeah, that's what he does.
McElwain is still shaking his head because
that was a
I
year
can't believe
ago.
that came out of your mouth.
was...
Justin Franklin, 253 carries, 2,486 yards, averages 9.8 a carry, 226 a game. He has 35 touchdowns.
Wow.
35. 35 touchdowns.
It's more than most teams can get in a season.
Yes. Cody Workman, $160, 160 carries, 1308, 818 a carry, 118 a game, 13 touchdowns. So they are 85.4% of the rushing offense.
Oh, yeah.
85.4%. The Johnnies have run for 44-42, and those two have run for 37-94, which calculator helped me, 85.4%.
It's incredible.
It is, isn't it?
Wow.
That's pretty. They have 60 rushing touchdowns. 60. Workman throwing the ball, 31 of 47, 547, 11.6 per reception. Not bad.
So when they need to throw it,
they need to throw.
They've
been able to do that. So that's what they have going on. Leading tackler is Carpenter, number 16. He has 94, followed by Armentrout, Siegfried, Farley, Ali, Sayer, Jacob, Calhoun. So those are your top. Siegfried has 26 tackles for loss, 16 sacks.
Oh.
There you go. And who else has 20 tackles? Ali, A-L-L-E-Y, Ali has 20 tackles for loss. I expect a really good football game.
Yeah, because especially last year, Johnstown was coming in pretty confident last year, but obviously they still have a lot of those guys back from last year.
Correct.
So they probably have the sour taste in their mouth from losing to Big Red pretty big. So they're going to come into this game pretty motivated.
I know they were young 2 years ago when they did it. Franklin averages 24.5 return yardage on the kickoff return, and Sayer 23.14. So this should be
solid team.
A very solid team. The who's leading in receptions is Farley. He's got 9 receptions. He's the leading receiver at 9, and Clift has 8. So there you go.
Yeah.
Big Red is led by Javon Davis at quarterback. You got Charles Reeves on the outside along with Pookie Petaway. Jacob Bernard running the ball. Been the workhorse, has 1,009 yards over 11 games. Obviously, you're behind a very talented offensive line led by center Drone Moore. And then you have a defense that is kind of geared to stopping the run. So I kind of like
I kind
of like the fact that I get to be at the game Friday night.
Yeah, good. 2 back-to-back games. You'll be roaming the sidelines.
Yes.
At Harding last week and Dover this week.
Yeah, I love the chess match. I love the chess match to watch and see who adjusts to what. Because everyone knows what Big Red is far more balanced offensively than Johnstown Monroe. That's no surprise. I mean, that's really no surprise. But like Johnstown Monroe, you do something well, you do it very well, and you continue to do it very well, and that's what they've done.
Right. I liked what Big Red did against Creek last week. I mean, they got up early, 2-touchdown lead fairly quickly, as Davis was pretty efficient through the air. I think for the game, 11 of 13 passing.
Correct.
For about 200-some yards. But he hit 4 different receivers to start out the game. He hit Petaway, Alec Davis, even
Nick
Scott for a touchdown pass, and Charles Reeves.
Yes.
So they have a balanced passing attack where they don't. If Johnstown's goal is to key on Charles Reeves,
yes.
Davis has plenty of other guys to throw to who can make plays.
Hey, yes, I agree. He had a nice out to Alec Davis. Yeah, so he could find Mitchell Golan too.
Yeah,
good at tight end.
Yeah.
So that's what. Yeah, it's good match. Good matchup. Once again, Dover, 7:30 Friday night. Get there early because there's only one way in and one way out of Dover, basically. So
last time I was there, I parked in like somebody's front yard. So I didn't like that. I didn't get locked out.
We're going to go to the yard to have food. The yard, it's really good. I think the calzones are about as big as this table.
No, you could eat that in one sitting.
Well, I could back in my days.
Good night.
No, we got one
Still
more
got
game.
one more.
Come
Calm
on,
down.
Michael.
Taking too long.
Michael.
The stuffing story or whatever. took
Michael. You know how good stuffing is when it's
Mac and
made
cheese.
correct?
Let's go on.
How do you have mac and cheese at Thanksgiving dinner? Was
Because
that
because it was about all I ate when I was 6 years old. So and then I have a little brother who was just as picky as I was, and I have two cousins who are even pickier than me and
Oh,
my
your
brother.
poor parent. The
whole
aunts and
family.
The whole
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
Game 2.
I bet my cousin who's there, who is in his teenage years now,
Yes.
will probably eat ramen noodles for Thanksgiving dinner. That's how picky he is.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh,
And I'll send you a picture that guarantees that my
Please
teenage
do.
cousin will be eating.
please do.
Ramen noodles at Thanksgiving.
Please do. This just like turkey, stuffing, sweet potatoes, yams.
Yeah, sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes with the marshmallow
Don't you
thing.
not like sweet potatoes? Yes or no?
I like high school football. Game 2, please.
Yams.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
But what's good
Yams.
about
Sweet potatoes. Yes or no?
High school football.
That's not what I asked.
No, high school football.
See, if we're lucky, we might have two teams practicing on Thanksgiving.
That is
So
true.
they're going to practice first, and then they'll eat their hefty dinner.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to
Sweet
it. But it's good to be
potatoes.
thinking about it ahead of time.
Yams. Oh, yams. Yams. Okay.
Rams.
Yams.
Yams.
Sweet potatoes. Little with a couple marshmallows.
Yeah, I think we have that, but I don't like it that much.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see. Weir High will travel to Sissonville Saturday, 1:30. And in the Class AA playoffs, it is the only Saturday afternoon game in the Class AA playoffs. The other 7 will be played Friday night. Weir High 7-3, Sissonville 9-1. Sissonville's only loss, I believe, is week 3 to Mingo Central, who is undefeated and I believe number 2 in the state.
Yeah.
Sissonville is led by quarterback Chance Brown, 5'10", 165. He has thrown for 1898 and 24 touchdowns. He has run for 958 and 14 more touchdowns. That puts him on around about 2,800 yards combined.
Yeah.
Running back Austin Cook has 1,368 yards and 9 touchdowns. He's 6'1", 210. Bryce Taylor's their leading receiver, has over 500 yards reception, but they have 5 receivers with more than 175 yards of reception. So they go 5 wide and they spread it around. The leading tackler is Colton Faber. Middle linebacker is upwards of around 120-ish tackles. On the other hand, you have Weir High, who likes to rush the quarterback. They have, count it, 60 sacks in 10 games. 60. So a team that likes to – now, Sissonville is very balanced offensively. They do like to throw the ball around, but they're very balanced offensively. But when Chance Brown goes back to pass, Weir High has been very effective all year long in chasing down the quarterback.
And that's obviously what they're going to have to do this time, while staying aware of what Austin Cook could do in the running game. But if Chance Brown is going to pass the ball, they're going to have to get on him early and often.
They are. The Weir High Red Riders will be without Cody Henrietti, which means Mac and Murph will be the running backs.
Nice.
And obviously Donovan Spencer, quarterback. Weir High defensively has allowed 139 a game, 585 on the ground, 58.5 yards a game, and they've allowed 80 yards passing per game. So it's going to be a give and take. It'll be another nice chess match Saturday afternoon, where it's supposed to be a high of 47, but sunny.
Yeah, so nice weather for an afternoon game.
Very nice weather for an afternoon game. The coach is in his second year. Came over from South Charleston, I believe, as an assistant. And like I said, they like to go 4 and 5 wide. Sometimes one guy in the backfield, which would be Cook. Cook. We all know Weir High loves to run the football. They're a downhill attacking team, and like Coach Ferberto said, he's not sure Sissonville has seen a team like Weir High that likes to run the football like they do.
No, that definitely favors Weir High because they've had 2 weeks to recover from the Brooke loss,
right?
Fix some things, clean some things up, work on getting the offense back on track. Plus, as good as the Weir High program's been here the past 2 years, they don't want to be one and done again.
No, you're right, they don't. And that's one thing Coach Roberto talked about in Ralph's article that's going to come out on Thursday in the Football Extra, is that needs to change. Mm-hmm. And the one thing I think Weir High lucky's not the right word, but they had a good guess of where teams they may face, so they were able to go watch Steubenville last week and actually see them with eyes, as opposed to just always on film,
right.
Which means you can see them a little bit, how the quickness is, what they do defensively with your own eyes, which I believe will help the Red Riders immensely.
Sounds good.
All right. So McElwain cranberry sauce, yes or no?
Hate it.
What about cheese?
Hate it.
Okay, what would you like with your turkey on Thanksgiving? I know you like mashed potatoes, green beans.
Silence.
Silence.
High school football.
High school football.
Silence.
And ending to the podcast.
Silence. Is that like Simon and Garfunkel? Sounds of?
Say goodnight.
With the sounds of silence.
It's not even the right words.
I love that face. Don't you love that face? Hi, Garrison. McElwain misses you.
That.
It hasn't stopped yet. I think it's still rolling.
Yeah, you'd be wrong.
We probably ran out of time on the memory card.
There's proof that we're done.
There's look at this. It's nice, and the ambiance changed.